And welcome to a very obviously special edition of A Toy Kind of Mood. You have all the co-hosts in one room together for the first time. I'm your co-host Bobby Behar, and with me is Travis and Kay Wish. We might have gone somewhere this weekend. Just saying. All right, but first, we do have some house cleaning. We didn't record last week, so we did fan first Star Wars and He-Man. I didn't curse.
It was a lot of stuff. Yeah, when you skip a week, it gets crazy. We did just see the Marvel Legends Fan First Monday, though. So that's, it's fresh on our memory. So let's go over that, bud.
So let's jump into it. We did the pre-orders. Should by the time this comes out, will be up. We got Excalibur, which we'll all be getting. Super Scroll, Army Builder, which. Yep. Oh, okay, they're both getting it. Okay.
Maybe two.
I'll get two.
Okay. And then the Shield 2-pack, which three different heads, which I think we'll all be getting as well.
One.
Yeah. Well, I just want to butt in and gives you a chance to give a head sculpt to some of your, if you're overdoing the troopers or G.I. Joe classified. I gotta talk G.I. Joe no matter what should we do.
What? It's like, we're like, hey, you know what? We're talking about X-Men, but G.I. Joe.
Yeah.
One quick second. All right, so we did those. Excalibur looks fantastic. I know we talked about that some people were complaining about Kitty Pryde's head sculpt or hair.
No, it's phenomenal.
I don't care. It looks great, and we'll all be getting it.
Especially me.
Yeah, especially this guy.
I love X-Men.
Yeah. Awesome. All right. Now, we did get some cool new classics. Now, your boy is a Spider-Man fan. I've been one for a while.
Spider-Man simp. Spidey simp.
Spidey simp? My Spidey simp senses.
Spidey simp.
Sim senses?
Tingling.
My Spidey Sim's tingling? All right. That sounds just so dirty. All right. We did some really badass ones. Now, last week, we did see the Venom, the Black Symbiote Spider-Man released, or out of card. We get the one in card. This one had a little issue with the Spider-Man, though, because it didn't come with any webbing.
It looks plain.
It is plain.
It should come with an accessory or something besides just the hands. I mean, where are they? $22.99 now?
Yep.
Or $24.99 maybe.
Don't know where you're at.
I don't know what Hasbro's doing,
yeah.
but I feel like they should put an accessory with that. So for me, it's a pass, but not for him.
No, I will. That is one.
No, I'll be there too.
Yeah,
black on black,
with a ski mask. Now that was the first big one that everyone released. The second one that we both will be getting will be the Ben Reilly Spider Scarlet. Not a Spider Scarlet. I'm sorry. He was Spider Scarlet.
Yeah,
but
he was eventually.
But
this is not the Spider Scarlet.
This is right after he thinks that he is the original Peter Parker.
Animated series one version.
Yes, these are the animated classics. And once again, I don't think he comes with anything other than just hands, which is kind of a disappointment.
Oh, hit your eBay for some webbies.
There you go.
Now, what are you gonna do?
And then we got the bad guys. We did get Hobgoblin. Which looks great, and
well, it got me a Green Goblin.
I would probably get that.
Okay.
I need a good Spider-Man villain.
Right, and if you watch the cartoon, you know he was voiced by Mark Hamill.
Nice.
Then we got Hammerhead, which hard pass.
Look at the screen, and who's remind you of Flat Top?
Exactly. It's a Dick Tracy.
That was an immediate reaction.
You know what's funny? It probably was Stan Lee and Kirby doing a nod to Dick Tracy with that one.
Yeah,
but
like it.
These will probably be getting him for the kit bashing.
Yeah, I'm getting him for custom.
Maybe if it's on clearance. I see it peg warming, so I'll kind of wait.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna pay the $22.99.
But I'm gonna get it for custom for sure.
Yeah, maybe buy two get one free Target deal.
Yeah,
we'll see what happens.
And you know what? That's how I got my Gambit Rogue and Storm. That's how we all did actually.
Yeah.
And then finally we got the Spider-Man Mark I Iron Spidey. Now
you're a mark if you buy it. A sim.
I'm gonna pass. I will pass. Although I did love the original. I do love that storyline though. He had
comes with webs though.
But it came with a new edition of webs where you can actually put it it looks like a spider web splat.
Yeah.
Translucent webs.
On a splat.
Pass
leave it there.
I'll pass.
I probably will pass unless I can find it cheap. Yep. Now we also get and you said you might pick him up. Shocker.
I did not say I would pick him up.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't either.
Oh yeah.
No, well, then I
neither of us are picking him up.
Yeah. I misheard.
Shocker's a no for me.
Shocker's a no.
Shocking.
Yeah.
Shocker. Now
I think it's a cool figure. I just don't have any ties.
I don't have any Spider-Man villains.
I don't know the character. So
I know a little bit from stuff.
Right.
Not enough to buy a toy.
Yeah.
And then we did get more Marvel classics. We'll be getting and then they did. This is where we were talking about just before the episode aired. that Hasbro has its pulse on the scalper market.
Mm-hmm.
So a few of these are the repaints, or they're just repaints. We get a new Falcon with translucent wings, which looks really cool. We get a new Loki, classic Loki from like the 1960s. With two heads.
Wasn't sold on the Loki until they showed the second head sculpt.
Yeah,
and then I was like, yeah, the crazy Loki. That's what we want.
Right,
it's kind of plain. Otherwise, a plain guy. But
that's
maybe I'll go for it.
Yeah,
that's a purchase for me too. So I get rid of my old Toy Biz one.
Yeah, and then Lady Loki. Kind of piggybacking off of Loki, the TV show with Sylvie, we're getting the Lady Loki, where Loki came back, really cool story arc, as a female.
So how do they do that to Sue Storm, and they do this to Lady Loki? Like
I don't
Lady
know.
Loki, and then Sue Storm, like,
yeah, I don't know.
Don't get it.
I'm getting that frat boy hair. There we go. Yeah, I don't know. Like I'm putting the picture up right now, and Lady Loki looks absolutely stunning.
Yeah, gorgeous.
Yeah.
That's auto.
She's a repack from the A-Force.
Yes.
Lady Loki.
So with them doing that, we might be getting more re-releases of the A-Force
hopefully
line, which would be really cool. Because it was what,
We need
She-Hulk. Well, we've already got
just
She-Hulk.
got the She-Hulk.
There was Lady Loki. There was Lady Sif. There was Monica Rambeau.
Captain
and
Marvel.
There was I forgot the other one's the girl's name. She came with a shotgun. I'll look it up. Hold
Okay.
on.
Okay, cool.
But we will probably get Monica Rambeau because she will be in the Marvels. She had a big appearance in WandaVision. So obviously that will be, but more likely we'll get the MCU version of Monica Rambeau, which will still be cool.
Absolutely.
Now, that was it for Marvel.
Well, we're gonna have a whiskey score on the presentation.
Oh, on the present.
Yeah, well, they also went over the Sentinels and Galactus, but yeah, you guys can.
Elsa Bloodstone is the other character.
Elsa Bloodstone. There we go.
So let's do a roundabout. Sentinel, yes.
Yes.
And then no.
No.
And then kinda, because you're getting it, and we are roommates. So
I guess I get to
He gets to play with it.
And then no. Unfortunately, wanted Galactus. He didn't. We didn't go halvesies. No Galactus.
Nope.
You got a deal there with Hasbro.
I'm working with Hasbro. This is annoying. Hasbro, what the hell, man?
You get a deal. So yeah, that's on that. And then I guess whiskey scores. We can go with. Go ahead.
Whiskey scores on
Marvel Legends.
Oh, on the Marvel
presentation
Legends.
today.
I am more of a X-Men fan, as probably you all know, and so therefore I'm going to give it probably because it was a solid presentation. Just most of those characters don't interest me, so I'll give it a 3 out of 5.
Okay. Good.
I'm going 4. I thought it was a good presentation. Like we said, we'll probably be getting some of these. I love Spider-Man. I love the classic card back. So 4.
Same, but 3.5. I'll meet you halfway. I want a little more. I know the timing is off. We just got that Hawkeye trailer today. Yeah, I know. It just, when you don't talk MCU, you take out half the fan base. So at least touch on something. Like, give us a tease. It was all comics, which is dope. They're sticking to the roots, but
however,
stay relevant, guys.
PulseCon is what?
A month away.
So
October 22nd, 23rd, we'll do big shows.
Big shows, and I would guess we're gonna get MCU stuff.
Probably be all MCU. That's why they're doing they're blowing their comic wad now. So
exactly. This is the comic book foreplay.
But yeah, solid 7 out of 10, 3.5. Like very good presentation, but not. Probably get pre-order a lot of stuff though. I probably pre-order about 4 or 5 figures.
I'm gonna get about 4 or 5.
So that's a good one. So yeah, well, let me take over this part. Right. So big Star Wars guy. Shout out to Jonathan Escudero, Ronnie LaCure. Got to hang out with him in Boston. Those are our other 2 big Star Wars. Everyone loves Star Wars, right? But those are kind of our things. But this episode though, a Black Series fan. It did not. They had one reveal. And we've been waiting for, actually, forget G.I. Joe, we've been waiting for Star Wars 2 for a fan first show. And they had one release, I should say. And it was the Gaming Grades Jet Trooper. See that on the screen right now. It was an easy pre-order, as GameStop mostly is. So other than that, they touched on the Black Series pipeline, what's come through. Again, we talked about, they know the scalper market. So Emperor Palpatine, you know what I mean? We're getting him. That one's going for crazy money. I think it was $45. I think it was an Amazon exclusive, right? With a throne.
Yes.
So I think it's going to be the figure. I'm going to guess the figure in the card packaging without the throne. I don't think it's a deluxe.
It will be regular figure.
I think it's going to be the regular figure with the box, and then let's see. We got the undercover Lando
from
which
Jedi.
Is really cool from ROTJ, and then we got. a C-3PO. We don't know if it's going to be a dusty old dirty one or, at least it's just more C-3POs. Can't go wrong with that.
Mhm.
And then Dengar. So this is a funny one. People found Dengar at Ross for $8 and peg warmed the hell, forever as a shelf warmer. And then he's in the comic. He's in the bounty hunter storyline with Marvel. And then he's announced to be in as a bounty hunter as the Mandalorian. So price has skyrocketed. I think as low as 50, 60, and then sometimes higher for this former peg
Seriously?
warmer. Former peg warmer. Yeah, it's crazy.
Jesus.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's a 40, 50, 60 plus. There, yeah, it's hard. You can't find them anymore unless you go to Ross and get lucky. But you're going to be able to get Dengar in the archive packaging. So I think it'll be all archive packaging actually. So it won't be in the regular Black Series packaging with the murals. But yeah, cool to get them again. Nothing wrong with it. You don't need it.
No. If you don't need it, don't get it. If you want it, you get it.
So yeah, that's good news. And the other thing is the one TVC thing I did go in on the HasLab with the Razor Crest.
Yes.
So not sure if I'm going to keep it yet. I'm kind of running out of room. I'm looking around. I'm like,
Kinda.
where is it going to go? In the dining room? I don't know. At this point, I don't know if I have room for it. We'll see. Also, maybe if they use it on the show again and build a new one, maybe I'll keep it. So either way, it got delayed just a couple months. January this time. The shipping containers. The damn shipping containers.
Yep.
So yeah, but the box is like making me want this because now I get the. Can we say this now? Slave One. I got the Slave One box, so I kind of want the Razor Crest box to go alongside it. It would be a nice little display. So we'll see what happens with that, but very cool. Otherwise, if you're a TVC fan, Google it. Go to your typical toy websites, and there's a great day for TVC fans, a vintage collection. But for Black Series fans, there's no bueno. I give it 1.5 Biblios whiskeys.
Yeah, whiskeys. I didn't watch it because
So zero and
I
zero.
didn't watch it.
So if you round that out,
not
it's like
applicable. To
0.45. Not the best presentation, but again, PulseCon coming through. Star Wars is their meat and potatoes. It's their biggest IP. It's even bigger than Marvel. So there'll be a lot coming in from Star Wars, I'm sure. Black Series, they'll come in big, hopefully with the reveals. And
PulseCon. I feel right now anything that we get from Star Wars, which possibly why we haven't seen anything from G.I. Joe, which I know you've been dying about.
Oh yeah, well, you know what, you mentioned it.
All of us have been.
Thank you, K-Wish. Found me a quote-unquote Storm Shadow. Yeah, these were originally just $20 on the Foosh site, and then I slept on it like a dummy, and then now it's $75. But that's still cheaper than your eBay. So
like $125.
Yeah, it was at Toy Depot, right? Toy Depot. Yeah, shout out to them. They're homies with my other homies, Cobra Connection. So yeah, there you go. Cool stuff. Can't wait to put some decals. I had to pay another $8 on eBay to get, and then what else we got? G.I. Joe. We'll stick with G.I. Joe here for a second. We all got our heavy artillery roadblocks. So very cool. Amazon came through. And then one more. You got one too.
I did get one.
All right. Here we go. The Alpha Snake Eyes. Some of you guys got this about a month ago.
I had mine about 2 months ago.
2 months ago from Dorkside. But GameStop coming through. You know what I mean? Like, because everyone else is delayed, even BBTS. So can't wait to open these bad boys up. And also got a custom head sculpt. Don't got it with me. The comic Snake Eyes.
Oh, you got Wrecker.
And you got
Show your Wrecker.
Oh, okay, fine. I thought we were gonna stick with. I guess we're doing an interlude plumber here, but
sure.
We got this, and then because we're talking Star Wars. But yeah, I got it. This one came in from Pulse. It's always nice to actually get something from Pulse. And then last one before we go over our Pulse, we'll do a PulseCon plunder. I mean a PowerCon plunder.
Yes.
In a second. But yeah, finally Wrecker. I think I had 100 notifications with this. I went over that in the last show, but finally came through in the mail.
You find that one.
All right, but let's talk why we're here.
Amazingly, we won somewhere this weekend. I flew out here for this. It was PowerCon.
There we go.
So PowerCon was this past weekend. It was absolutely amazing. Granted, yes. Round of applause for
fun.
Good times.
Round of applause for Val and PowerCon. It was a.
How was it, buddy? You came all the way from Texas.
I did. I think that considering the fact that we're still in the COVID pandemic, they did a great job. Masks you had to have masks on the floor.
Sure.
They did precautions. It was great. I think they did a wonderful job. I mean, it was a blast. It was a blast. We had some great times, great panels. We'll get to that in a bit. We met some really badass people. We got to chill in the hot tub with original colorist Skip Simpson, who
Hot
was
Tub Time Machine.
Hot Tub Time Machine,
the
yep.
mini comic.
And that was a lot of fun. We got to talk with Tiffany Smith, who voiced Andrea.
Andra. Yep.
And then Griffin Newman, who voiced Orko.
Yeah.
Both were absolutely fantastic
It was
people.
super cool. Yeah.
Like 20-minute convos each, and it was like, yeah.
But the king of all of it, you met.
And then the cherry on top.
Cherry on top.
As we were leaving, we get to chill and talk with Alan Oppenheimer, the voice of Skeletor. And they always say, don't meet your heroes. Bullshit. He was amazing, awesome, and for 91,
he looks great.
Amazing.
he looks.
Amazing.
My mom was like, I thought he was 75.
He's a Spitfire.
He's a Spitfire.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes.
He's just like full of piss and vinegar,
Yeah.
and he was an absolute treasure. And I was a little nervous going up to him, like, I don't know. Then he's like, oh, never mind, he's awesome.
Mm.
Which then pulled him over because he was like on his phone going.
I was like, I'm not gonna let him have all the fun. I was like, I gotta meet Skeletor.
I was having all the fun. It was amazing. I had Alan to myself one-on-one.
Speaking of Skeletors, would you mind grabbing that, Travis?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
So I may or may not have. No, it's right there.
Oh, I got some.
I may or may the comic book thing. I may or may not have won a lip sync battle.
He lip synced for his life.
I lip synced for my life and I did not F it up. And this was my prize for winning PowerCon. I got this extra large Imaginext Skeletor. Apparently only available right now in Mexico.
Yes.
And we were like, oh, look at that's a shelf warmer from from CVS or something. But
I will cherish this for the rest of my life.
Cool.
And if he does allow me, I will put the video at the end of this episode. If he allows me.
We'll see.
Hey, talk quick about.
Okay, so
this.
So Skip Simpson was the colorist on the original mini comics, and we actually, and I'll put pictures up because we actually did see his original watercolors, which were amazing to see. It was not only just a flashback to the 80s, but also it was like works of art that he had.
Yeah.
And he was like, "What do I do with these?" I'm like, "We're like frame them." And then keep them, in your office.
Or you could just simply give them to us.
I mean, I was hoping, I was like, you know what, you guys are so great. Here's my original. Here's my original.
We'll take them.
We'll take them like for you don't want them for a few $1,000s. We'll just take them for free.
Yeah.
But he was fantastic. He was amazing. Larry Houston, Bruce Timm, were all on there. We did see the panel hosted by your buddy Brian, who did a wonderful job.
Brian Charles Rainey did a great job hosting that panel.
Yes.
It was kind of like an ad hoc hosting. Val was walked up to him and was just like, "Hey, can you do this? You got like an hour to prepare." And he's just like, "Yeah, sure, whatever. Yeah. I'll get in there and I'll do it." And he made the most out of it. And Skip was awesome. And Larry was also
Larry
awesome.
Houston.
Yes.
He drew the community comics, and then he was the director for
X-Men.
X-Men.
I actually have his autograph on my Rogue picture over there on the wall.
Oh yeah, excellent. I'll go take it off the wall and show it
If you want, yeah, absolutely.
And then I did meet Pixel Dan for his new book, the He-Man action figures, and he was a badass. And hopefully we'll be able to get an interview with him
we'll see what happens.
shortly. So fingers crossed.
Cool.
Now, what else am I missing from PowerCon?
The panels. Mondo.
We'll talk
Someone
toys.
Waited in line for a very long time.
Woo.
What's that?
Someone waited in line for a very long time.
So my PowerCon experience is that as soon as I went there, I needed to pre-order Hordak, the Mondo Hordak, and
it's
a specific variant. It's the Filmation
1/6
variant.
scale.
It's 1/6 scale. Rather expensive. If you guys deal with Mondo, you know that they're not exactly price friendly, but the work is worth it. It's amazing. And I do probably want to custom a throne maybe for this Hordak and put him in my Detolf. Comes with him, comes with lots of accessories. Unfortunately, it doesn't come with an alternate head with him grimacing going. But instead, it's just kind of like just that face.
Stoic.
It's very stoic
Yes.
face. Yeah, it comes with the staff, comes with this crossbow, comes with the cannon arm. Off the bargain price of $325, I believe, with shipping. And then also I had a chance to see the giant battle cat in their case.
Which I have pictures of. I took a ton of pictures.
Right.
And God, it's beautiful, but it's huge.
I do have this to show off that I did buy in the booth. This is the Tiki. It's the Skeletor head Tiki. I won't take it out of the box because I like to keep it in the box because it's a collector's item. But Bobby,
Cool hologram cover. Though.
Bobby probably could find a picture online of what it looks like.
That looks nice.
I've got a picture of it actually. I think I took a picture of it.
Yeah,
I got it. I'll show it up right now.
We'll throw it up right now.
Yeah.
And yeah, this was a bargain price, $55, but I love it, and I'm not going to use it. And it's it's just basically a work of art as itself.
Yes.
And yeah, I really like Skeletor, obviously.
Can I say that Mondo, Super 7, and was it Power Entertainment?
Factory
Entertainment really showed up. Really showed like the Factory Entertainment. We all were wanting really badly the $600 sort of power sword. Looked fantastic.
That was cool.
That was really cool. I'll have pictures of that. The staff of the Havoc staff looked great.
Also, can I just say, he's actually really tall. He's sitting on a couch, and I'm sitting up on
really
it.
tall.
He is really tall.
And as was
This
proof
makes me seem like Andre the Giant right here, but I'm
when I
probably
was-
the shortest of these three.
when I did the game show, like I was against a little child, a woman, and another man, and I was just like, "Am I a giant?" I was like, "I'm only 6 foot. I don't think I'm that tall." I guess they were just really short.
Am I a giant?
Yeah.
Yes.
But I'm just kind of sunken in on the couch right now.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because like when you see him on the show, he's always on the couch and he's sunk in. I'm like, oh, I thought he'd think about my. No, I pick him up. I'm like,
He's 6'1".
hi.
Yeah, around there, 6 foot, 6
No,
foot.
yeah. Now, Trav, we got to sit in on a really cool. Because you didn't get to go to the
I didn't
Mattel.
get to go because I was online and I'm on.
He was in line for Mondo.
Right. So we went to a phenomenal panel. Sadly, though, Mattel didn't. They're only an hour from Anaheim, and they didn't show up. I mean,
Yeah.
business.
Maybe
Business is
They
business.
could have been nervous about the
Right.
Rona. as
Well, if you
Yeah.
get the Rona and there's an outbreak at Mattel, you're not getting your toys.
Yeah, exactly.
So maybe it's a good thing they didn't come. But they did some digital panels.
And you know what the
And
panel?
great. The first one was great.
Yeah, it was great. They did a great job. Now we will.
Let's rattle off some
Let's
toys
rattle
while
this
we're
off.
here.
Yeah, it's a tour kind of mood. It's
Right,
PowerCon kind of mood.
Right.
So, to dispel any rumors, Origins is not going anywhere in 2023.
Mhm.
We're good with that. It isn't being replaced by the new cartoon. They'll be going simultaneously.
Mhm.
So the collectors can get their figures, and the kids can get their figures.
Mhm.
Perfect.
Good.
Yes, they are working on distribution because one thing we've all complained about:
Mhm.
where the shit are our toys?
Yeah.
What the hell?
Masterverse has been easy to find though in Target.
Painfully easy to
Yes,
find,
I
which
think-
is good.
Which is good. Yeah, I like it too.
Now, okay, new figures for 2022. We got a lot, and they all look amazing. Now, you know that I love the Origin lines. Origin line, the only one. New Buzz Off from Origins. He looks original. He's got the bee helmet. Jujutsu, the Sorceress, Anti-Eternia He-Man, which if you read that miniseries was really cool. We're getting Clawful.
Clawful looks so cool.
He does
I'm
look
looking at
really
the
good.
photos right now. That's
Yeah.
what I'm doing over here. It's like, 'cause it's like there's a lot here, So
And I like that they're doing this. They're doing the mini comics Chopjaw, the first appearance where he's green, not blue, the neon
fluorescent
green,
yeah.
Right.
which is really cool. Then the deluxe figures, we'll be getting, and I'll be getting these because they're amazing. The Flying Fist He-Man, which is like the little almost like a blade saw almost, like fist.
Right.
And then the Terrifying Claw Skeletor with a dope chromed out chest. It looks
Yeah.
really great
Sick.
in person. It looks sick.
Yeah,
They'll
these
probably
look
come with that dragon accessory, or is that Dragon Blaster?
That Dragon Blaster,
Okay, that's
yes.
Dragon
great.
Blaster.
These are great.
And then the new writing, because we've got Landshark,
Strider.
and we've had Landshark, we've had the Wind Rider, and now we've got Strider with like a little horse accessory, like you can like put him up against with Castle Grayskull, and it will connect to Castle Grayskull,
Very cool.
so that's really cool.
Some cool blast effects here too.
Yes, you get blast effects. You've got like a bridle. Is it bridle?
Mhm.
Did you put in the mouth? Yeah.
Mhm.
Looks fantastic. Looks really fun. And as opposed to how it used to be when we were kids, this will actually have moving joints in the legs. You can actually pose him.
Yep.
And
Some articulation.
It's pretty good.
some really great articulation.
Now Revelation.
And now the Masterverse. We will be getting Fisto, which looked, and I'll put all these pictures up because they were on display. They looked amazing. Fisto, Scare Glow.
Scare Glow, only the head will glow. If you got the exclusive from Mattel Creations, the whole body does.
Right.
And then there's some other packaging and effects that can
Right.
separate it. But hey, if you couldn't get the exclusive, then
I can get
here you
this
go.
one. There you go. Andra, which looks great.
Well, it's good.
Oh, and we did have a little issue with the it looked like the belt, but we're like,
The belt, the prototype that they had in the case, she was, you kind of saw all the way to China. They needed to cover up a little bit because
Sorry,
piece, whatever. Sorry, Tiffany. I was like, are they gonna give her some modesty?
She was so thrilled to get her figure.
Oh
She
my
was
God.
very happy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Which, I mean,
I would be. Who would
yeah.
be?
If we got action figures of ourselves, God, are you kidding me?
Yeah, well, there is an action figure of me, and it's Stinkor. So
There we
he's
go.
looking pretty good.
He-
Get the yellow shirt and everything.
He looked in person. He looked fantastic.
Mhm.
He doesn't smell though like
No patchouli.
like a stinky
No.
moody.
No patchouli. And then we will be getting classic Tila, like from the flashbacks of the first episode.
Mhm.
2 different heads.
Yeah, the second one with the longer hair kind of reminds me of the Evelyn look too.
It
You know
could
what I mean?
possibly
The second
even
one,
be
so-
a repaint of that head. Could
So,
be.
yeah.
Could be.
It could
But
be. Looks good.
those look fantastic. And of course, we do get deluxe versions. We will be getting.
Oh, you mentioned Kevin Conroy.
Well, yeah, Battle Damage Merman. Yeah,
Battle
I
Damage
forgot about that.
Merman.
She looked. He looked fantastic. We were all like, we want that one. This was like the missing eye and the scars,
Yeah.
and a new. It was a new sculpt for the because you'll have webbed hands and webbed feet. Looks
Yeah.
fantastic. Now the deluxe figures. Travis and I, when we saw that, we're like, holy crap, we're getting those. Cult leader Triclops with like 2 different heads, 2 different bodies, pretty much.
Pretty
You can
much.
take off
It's
the
almost
Cult-
like a 2-pack.
It's a
almost.
2-pack in one. Henry Rollins did an amazing job. The artwork looked fantastic.
And I love this because there's people who were taken out of it because they're like, this isn't my Triclops. But then you're actually getting your Triclops
Exactly.
in the toy. And if you do want to line it up with the continuity of the show,
Yeah.
you have that option.
You can,
You know what I mean? You might have to pay a little more to get the
Probably a
deluxe. But hey, Faker.
I'm gonna say,
Probably a lot.
probably
Hey,
like 40.
Faker, this was supposed to be 40 and it was 20 somehow.
True.
So you might get Triclops for 20 if you're lucky.
Exactly.
So I just wanted to show up
Make
Faker
sure you
there.
price match Target's website.
There you go.
Yes.
Oh, there's a hint. Hint of the week. What was it? Hot Rod and Ron deals. Shout out to Ronnie. But yeah,
Make
there
sure
you
you scan it, show it to an employee.
Is
say,
a
hey,
revel-
listen, it's
is
$20
a
on the
Revelation
website.
Faker. Go get it while you can. If
Yep.
you can get it for $20.
He's a tough one to find.
I got it for 20. Yeah,
Yeah, perfect.
yeah. Triclops will
There
go
you go.
both ways.
No, just
We also get Cult.
Did you mention Trapjaw?
I was about
Never
Trapjaw. I was about to just mention him.
Is
Yeah.
that a deluxe?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is deluxe.
They're
Okay,
all
yeah, I
deluxe.
see it.
Yeah, we'll get Cult leader, Cult follower, Trapjaw.
Mhm.
And one to be revealed soon.
And one to be revealed, and then no, I think,
It would probably be Whiplash.
and then the deluxe King Grayskull
Yeah.
with soft goods. He'll have like a soft, like furry, and then
The torn cape looks
yeah,
great.
the
in
torn.
there.
Yeah, it looks great.
It looks super cool. Yeah.
You can like pose the cape. It'll have wiring at the corners.
Yeah,
It
I
looks
wasn't
fantastic.
like the biggest fan of his on the show, and we rewatched it last night.
Yeah,
That was
I
a
loved it.
cool end cap to PowerCon last night.
Yeah.
You got to watch, Revelation and everything. But after seeing this figure, man, and then watching the show, I was like, all right, I like this.
Dennis
dude a lot more.
Haysbert did a great job.
Yeah,
as-
yeah,
as
I
him.
actually enjoyed the character more after seeing.
Mattel's
the
making a
figure,
lot of
so.
use out of soft goods
Yes.
with this line,
Mhm.
and which makes sense because then you can sit them down. If
Yes.
they have a cape and it's permanently attached, and try to sit them, they can't
It's,
sit.
yeah, you can't
So-
sit. Now
Pipeline time, right?
almost. Griffin did say he wants an Orca, and we were giving him ideas. Some ideas.
A deluxe Orca, lots of blast, because obviously Mattel isn't going for a tiny Orca figure that
Yeah.
they charge. I mean, probably $20 because they charge $20 for Yoda.
Mm.
So,
Exactly.
I don't know. See why they wouldn't charge $20 for
Yeah,
Orca.
Orca.
But they might plus them up a little bit, come with a flight stand, come with some
Yeah.
blast effects,
E-
or as a 2-pack versus Scareglow, and have that fight scene where they
Or- Old man. I can't say old man. Old man. Man at arms. But
could,
like
could do that.
with the soft goods cloak.
Mm.
There you go.
Cool.
Hey,
Good idea.
Mattel, hire us. All right.
Hire them.
Now the pipeline. We got some really cool shit.
Hasbro hire me, Mattel hire them.
Yeah.
Either way.
Yo Joe.
Yes.
Either way. All right. We will be getting. Now we got the boxes, but not the figures. Those are not being released yet. We're getting She-Ra finally.
Princess of Power.
Princess of Power in the Masterverse style. So that would be really cool.
It'll
Mhm.
be interesting to see.
Yeah.
Awesome.
We're getting the He-Man from the new He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, which probably none of us will watch, but it's for kids, so let's be adults about it.
It's not aimed at us.
It is not aimed at us
Right,
at
it's
all.
like the Snake Eyes movie, kid toys. You know,
Exactly.
pass it along, but
We're
if
gonna-
kids want them, cool.
Exactly. Which, you know what, honestly, I hope the kids do get it, because if the kids get it, then
Means more He-Man toys for us.
they grow up to be He-Man fans, and we keep He-Man going for forever.
That's true.
Now, here's where it's kind of cool, kind of not. We're getting new Eternia, He-Man and Skeletor, based on the original concept art. So they're very much more Viking-esque. So, in person, they did look cool. I'll probably pass on it.
Gotcha.
Just because it doesn't fit into any of our lines. It doesn't fit into my Masterverse or into my Origins. So I might pass. We'll see. Now.
We talking Mattel Creations now.
Yep. About to jump into that right now. Fan vote Triclops, which is the original concept art Triclops from the mini comics. The original appearance looked cool. I mean, I'll probably get it because it goes in my Origins. So, you know. Now, we are getting 4 new exclusives. Wondar, which you got if you got Wonder Bread, which I never did. Koldar, which is like a deep cut, which once again pass. And then
yellow Viking.
Yeah, and then two that'll be to be determined.
Yeah.
And then the final one, which was really cool, had a really great presentation. Sunman.
Mm-hmm.
Great story.
Great story. Pretty much, a mom wanted created a black hero for her son, and now 30 years later we're getting it like officially in the not Marvel, the Masters of the Universe origin. I know. Well, technically He-Man is Marvel.
Yeah.
So
good call.
or they were at least.
Yeah. But they really went all out on this.
Yeah. The
packaging, different sculpts. There's a deluxe, and it's also going to come in the line later on because there's a whole story with a comic. So they're actually going to not only they just bringing in Sunman, they're bringing the whole lore in.
Yep.
So maybe not the entire lore, but enough. They're like the villains are coming in. And some of the buddies and pals too.
The exclusive packaging, which already sold out.
Oh, immediately
today.
5 seconds.
I
was able to get a faker, so I'm really happy about that. Really, so it was the re-release today.
Yes.
An hour ago.
Yeah. So the packaging will have his Sunman story. The non-exclusive figure will come out in January, and that is when I will be picking him up.
Yeah, likely.
Yes. That was.
So it's Digitino and Pighead.
Yes.
So are being spring 2022. So at least that's cool that it's just like a cameo. It's like no, we're bringing his lore into this, and we're gonna merge it.
Which was fantastic.
And as far as his powers, his presentation, it all fits in. With what Masters of the Universe is about, so it works out pretty well.
Yeah. So and we saw these figures. I've got them. I've been enjoying them already. They looked fantastic in person. They really did.
Yeah.
The Clawful and the Sorceress looked really, really good, which will be different from the Castle Grayskull Sorceress that we'll be getting in October.
Nice.
So
people actually already have their Castle Grayskulls.
I know, and I'm so waiting.
I don't know how they got them. I think it was Big Bad Toy Store, maybe.
Yeah,
they're not in retail yet, though.
They're not. No, yeah.
Maybe Walmart. I haven't seen them here in California.
Walmart. You know what? You know who's got them? Canada.
That's probably
our neighbors to the north.
Because I did see people at PowerCon with them,
Yep.
getting them signed, but I don't know why they lugged them all the way down there, and they need signatures on them and stuff. And I'm like, wow. And then some vendors were charging, about $100 for them, and that's a lot.
Now, we did take pictures of some of our stuff from our childhoods, and my God, I wish I kept them in the box. They were so damn expensive.
$600 for a Batcave piece from them.
We had that.
The Kenner Batcave.
Battlecat and package goes about $350, $300.
Which I have one.
Yep.
In
the box?
That's quite yellow. It's quite damaged, but it is worth a lot of money, and it is kind of sentimental.
Oh, of course, it's Battlecat.
Because of who bought it for me, so I kept it in the box.
I mean, we saw, the Super Friend, the Superpower lineup, which was really cool. I mean, I like they're all like $150 each.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's funny because we're all walking around because you were looking at the G.I. Joes, you got them all. Origin, I'm like, got them all.
Yeah.
Everything.
So now we're just waiting on these. All right, so
Plunder Time.
Well, what would you give? I mean, it's stupid. We already know what we're going to give the PowerCon.
Oh yeah.
5.
So, the entire PowerCon.
Yeah, PowerCon.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna give it a 4.75, which is the same way I rated the Mattel panel. It just, it's a convention, and the star power wasn't there, and I get we're in this time, but it's like we just had a Netflix show, Revelation, and there's Kevin Conroy, there's Mark Hamill, there's Kevin Smith, who's like a Comic-Con whore kind of. There's all these other names, and none of them are there. None of them were there, even if there wasn't COVID, probably, right? They weren't going to come
Kevin
anyway.
Smith did go to the
He went
last PowerCon.
2 years ago, but maybe fan reaction that was polarizing fan reaction, maybe.
But you know what?
You'd think he would be there, right? It's like a Netflix show, and most people like it. Maybe 60%.
Mr. Smith is not exactly pleased with the backlash from. He put his heart and soul into this, according to Tiffany and Griffin. He did, and I believe that he did.
Yeah.
And I trust him with the source material. I personally did like Revelation a lot. There's some, of course. Everybody's gonna have problems like little snits here and there with it.
Like the marketing was directed towards, we got a He-Man show and it's mostly Tila, but the show is great, but the marketing may have tricked bait and switch.
I believe Kevin probably was just a little bit not really wanting to deal with the fan base at this point. So he's still a little raw about the backlash.
Which, I mean, I don't
totally get it, but not having the big stars, and I get we are in a pandemic, so it's tough. But then some of the people we saw are in their 60s and 70s and 90s, and it's COVID, so. Can you really use that as an excuse? They're elderly, and you know what I mean. So
and we talked about this because I did get
no Mattel there at all.
Yeah,
that's Mattel wasn't there.
They're an hour away.
They're in El Segundo.
They're in El Segundo. This is Anaheim. You're in less than an hour. 45 minutes. 40 minutes.
It's sus.
It's sus. So. And it's like wear a mask then. You know what I mean? Like wear a mask. Get vaccinated.
Are you that busy?
Yeah.
Are you really that busy?
I mean, we understand it, but it's like, it's your convention. It's, you know what I mean? It's your PowerCon. There's so much more.
Your property.
There's so much momentum with Masters of the Universe right now between the Origin line, the Revelation show, all these toys that we're getting. We're getting more Princess of Power stuff. We're getting more the new Eternal. There's a lot of momentum, and then you look at it's like Pixel Dan's like your big star, the YouTuber, right? Big YouTuber, but it's like
star.
He's a star, but it's like
it's a book.
It's a book. Okay, but we're talking like. Mark Hamill, Kevin, like we're not getting the celebrities.
You do understand that they come with a price tag when they show up.
Yeah.
If they brought those, our tickets would have been a lot higher.
And Val would go in the poorhouse.
Was it $60 for a weekend pass?
$60 for a weekend.
It would have been $200.
That's a decent price.
Yeah, it would have been $250, right? $200, like a Comic-Con low price.
And the fact that we got to see Tiffany Griffin, Alan Oppenheimer, Skip, and Melinda Britt was there as well, the voice of She-Ra.
Yes.
I had already gotten her autograph. I had talked to her at great length the first 2 times she was there, and I did not want to harass this woman again. So I was just like, I said hello to her and politely walked away. She probably thinks I'm crazy. So,
but I'll put it this way, right? I went in there not being a big Masters of the Universe fan, just being. I bought this shirt there because I have one. I have one Skeletor shirt I got from Comic-Con because it was glow in the dark and it's exclusive Super 7 shirt. Right. Really cool shirt, and then just to have something. And then, but I became a bigger fan. Like we rewatched the show last night. I got.
Do we by any chance have something?
I got this. Like how am I not a fan when I got this?
Do me and Robert have something to do with you becoming a bigger fan? Maybe a little bit.
I give these guys all the credit in the world. Yeah. They made me a fan, which sucks because now I'm gonna have less money in the bank.
It's true.
But speaking of less money in the bank, let's show off our plunder, right?
It was
so there's some plunder. You want to start off, Bobby?
Sure, I'll start off.
Yeah, I'll hand it to you.
Oh, that's fine. So,
this is really cool. This caught my eye.
Yeah, I've been looking for this one. Every figure I found, I've been looking for a while. I got the Super 7 Transforming He-Man, and also the people I spoke with gave me like really good deals, which was really nice of them. So this one goes for about $45, $50 online. I get it for $35. I know you.
It's neat.
It's neat. I know you were like, that's cool, but it should have been like maybe like Super 7 could have done it a little differently.
Maybe like lightning through like a regular body.
Exactly.
Lightning.
That would be kind of cool.
He doesn't actually turn translucent during the pack. I'm very literal when it comes to like variants. If I'm going to buy one.
Yeah. Now I need to clean off these plastics. Now the Eternia Place, I think, did give me a great deal on these. Nice. I got the Japanese Super 7 Masters Skeletor.
Give me a second, I'll be right back.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
And then finally, because I've been looking for this for a while, and Trav got one, I got kind of jealous.
Yeah. Oh, I got those Japanese. Those Japanese.
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh, come on. The Japanese simp here. Yeah. But I just love the way these look. Super 7 was great. I got me finally Panthro. This is my favorite Thundercat right now. This is my favorite Thundercat.
Ichiban. All right.
And Super 7 was doing retail price, wasn't jacking anything up. So you know what? Thank you. That was my, and then
Right.
Oppenheimer.
I'll save mine for last guy, K-Wit.
All right, so Trav's friend was there, who he talks to all the time, and he
Mhm.
actually at his booth he gave me a
Yeah,
good
shout out to JD.
Gave me a good deal on Multiba and Dragstore. I have this entire collection. I never got these because the reason I never got this one is he's only a cartoon. Big Filmation fan here. So the deal that he gave me, like he gave me these for less than what they went for during the time that they were out. So I couldn't say no to it. So it was like 35 and 35. And I think this one went for 50 and this one went for like 40.
Yeah.
So they're also members of the Horde. And as you know, I'm a big whore for the
Oh.
Horde. See what I did there?
Yeah.
Got that. And then also, as I had mentioned earlier, I did the Mondo. I did the Hordak pre-order.
Mhm.
Got this Tiki mug from Mondo.
Got it. And you wanna show off what?
And then also, Trav and I both got custom heads for our
yeah. So
multiverse figures.
all right. So check this out. This was a big home run here
It was.
at the convention.
It's really good.
See
They
if we
sold
can
out
get-
quickly.
Yep.
See if we can get that. Well, I'm not getting the clear camera thing going on, but I don't know how people do it. I
But
can't.
it's-
But either way,
Take
it's
our word
just,
for it.
yeah.
It's way better than what
Yeah,
Joe
it's
put
Way
out.
better. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, everyone's in love with this in the forums, and then there's also you got the there you go. Now you can see that even better.
It's
Oh,
much
they
better.
maybe they'll
Maybe if
go
you put
here.
them lower.
There we go. Oh, look at that. Okay, so yeah, if this was the Revelation figures, they would not be
Peg warming.
sitting at Target and Walmart.
Yeah, those heads are.
I haven't put
But
my
yeah.
head on my
Yeah.
He-Man yet, but I got the same head. 'Cause,
So-
I mean, this looks better. That's really the only figure of those four that they released of Evelyn and Mossman and Skeletor and He-Man. That's the only one that I really didn't care for, and so I was like, I waited. I still bought it anyway because I was like, what if they don't do like a regular version of He-Man again? I was like, I'm gonna kick myself in the head.
Right.
And I have this head, totally worth it. It's $20.
Yep.
I forgot his name though. The customizer. That does it.
Yeah. Look it up if you want to show off your other plunder.
Oh, my other plunder.
Go
My
ahead.
other plunder.
It's massive, big, but
It's-
yeah.
it's
While you
not-
do that, I'll.
It's not quite Master Universe,
But we
but
gotta kill time.
this came
Kill
in
time.
today. I do the Masterpiece Transformers. These are done by Fans Toys. This is a gigantic swoop,
That's cool.
and when you display him, he will look like that on the bottom. He comes with a flight stand too, which is dope.
That's cool.
You would think for the bargain price of $300, you should come with a flight stand. And then I got the re-release of Sludge as well, the big Brontosaurus. And that's what he looks like on the back right there. I will take them out and display them when I get a chance. I do have Grimlock, but I have the official Hasbro Zakar Grimlock, and he's just waiting patiently
Awesome.
for his brothers
So
to come out of the box.
So we'll put his. You good with your plunder?
I don't
Cool.
think everything else to
So we'll put. All right. So these are the head sculpts, right?
Mm-hmm.
We'll put this tag on the screen. It's at Hordak MX. His
Okay.
name is Jose Luis Morelli.
He's from Ecuador.
Morel. So yeah, he's phenomenal. In his inbox, he's getting DM'd.
Oh yeah.
It's
Yeah,
amazing.
it's crazy because I threw this on I don't know if he's happy about it because now he's gonna he might make a lot more money, but hopefully.
He has a website and he does other
yeah.
customs as well.
So yeah, reach him out Instagram at Hordak MX, and yeah, we also got. I think we all got this pen. Oh, you got a
I got a Tila. They both
Yeah, we
got
got
Battle
this
Cat.
Yeah, we both got
Yeah.
Battle Cat.
So we got that one, and then just a last day thing. I got this for $30. GameStop exclusive, Back in Black Deadpool.
Orko, no, don't. Orko's done it again.
Every group has their Orko. Yeah, so someone forgot to erase, their entire Toy Kind of Mood catalog on the computer, and we ran out of room.
Thankfully,
So,
we're done anyway. We're done. We're done, guys.
that being said, we literally are wrapped up. Real cool little tidbit I forgot about. Alan Oppenheimer did say that he is still good to play Skeletor, but Katie Smith wanted to go Mark Hamill, which I'm fine with, but Oppenheimer at 91 can
So
drop
got it.
Skeletor at a drop of a dime. Griffin Newman was really cool, did the Orko voice, and they don't need to modulate much. It's him,
Mm-hmm.
That was cool.
which was really great.
I will say this on the second watch last night,
Yeah.
Revelation, that both Kevin Conroy and Mark Hamill did a lot more. I think the initial part is I came in with a bias. I'm like, it's Batman, it's Joker. But when I really listened to Merman and I really listened to Skeletor, there were differences. I wouldn't say they're significant. They still have the same vocal inflection, voice, but they did really try to be these characters. They didn't just mail it in. Initially that was my thought, but on the second watch, I was like, okay, there is a different tone there. There's a different demeanor. So maybe with more episodes, we'll see more differences. So hopefully.
Anyone who's seen any behind the scenes or has spoken to anyone who worked with Mark Hamill, the dude doesn't phone it in. They literally have to give him like a wide berth because he gets so into the animation. Actually does move around. But I still, sorry, Chris, your Adam is so. Your He-Man is good, but the Adam is.
It's there.
It's there. It's there. We still have you on as Monel. Okay, so we did our whiskeys. We gave it a 5. That being said, this will be up soon. Is there anything I'm forgetting, guys?
No, man.
No, I think
that was a full, awesome episode to do it in person. Reminded me of the old days of GHG. Geeksavgame.com. Check it out. We'll have stuff there. It's been updating more than usual now as we swing through this thing we're going through. So a little more efficient on the updates.
We are, however, what episode are we on?
I don't know.
Okay.
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
Wild 6 weeks for me. It was
he's been in Boston.
We did that show. If you missed it, I did a show live from a mama
Was
crib.
it 43?
I think it might be in the 40s.
Yeah, it's in the 40s.
Yeah,
it's in the 40s. But we got, we're kind of, we'll see what happens. And I hate saying it. We need a Joe. We need a Joe episode.
I am going to say that they're going to wait. Here's my prediction. Of course, I was completely wrong on everything today with Marvel
Hopefully you're wrong. Hopefully you're wrong on this one.
I'm saying they're going to wait till PowerCon. Or not PowerCon. That's what we went to. They're going to wait until PulseCon.
That pees me off.
They're going to wait till PulseCon.
Not pleased.
All right. That is episode, I'm going to say 43-ish, maybe. I don't know.
Something.
You know what? We're going to lie about our episodes because we lie about our age. All right. That being said, this has been
all right, let's go. Let's get out of here.
This has been Travis, and I'm Bobby. Hey, we'll see you in the tour aisle.
All right.
Bye, guys.
There you go. Go Pats.
God damn it.